Hi, this is Tony Papajohn from MoneyMindWorks.com. What if you could make a lot of money and maybe you think you're a fool? Isn't it nice to know that you might be able to do that? That in fact you could make a lot of money even if you don't think you're all that smart and maybe you kind of think you're kind of a fool. Well, there's a line from my favorite movie, Citizen Kane, that sort of says that. And you know, I've watched this, I don't know how many times since high school. My favorite movie, I've seen it on how many times. And every time I see this, especially now, later in life, I realize that, you know, they got something right. Here's the scene. Jerry Thompson, portrayed by William Allen, is a reporter, and he is going out to interview people who knew the publisher, the famous publisher, Charles Foster Kane, who has just died, and he says his last word is Rosebud. And the whole movie is about what does Rosebud mean. So Mr. Thompson is interviewing the business manager of Mr. Kane, Mr. Bernstein, and portrayed by Everett Sloane. And so William Allen, Mr. Thompson, says something about Walter P. Thatcher, who was Kane's guardian and a very wealthy Wall Street financier. And Mr. Bernstein says, "Oh, well, Mr. Thatcher, he was the biggest darn fool I ever met." And Mr. Thompson says, "Well, he made a lot of money." And Mr. Bernstein says, "Well, young man, it's no trick to make a lot of money if all you want to do is make a lot of money." And over the years, I've watched that scene and I thought, they got it right. Now, these were not wealthy people. These were actors, and the people that wrote this line, Orson Welles and Herman Mankiewicz, they weren't wealthy people, but somehow they got it right. That if all you want to do in life is make a lot of money, you know, you can be kind of a fool, and all you got to do is align your mind to make a lot of money, and you could be kind of a fool in other areas of life. But if all you want to do is make a lot of money, well, you know, any fool can do that. All you got to do is find the need and fill it. All you got to do is do the things necessary to make a business work. And otherwise, you don't have to be real bright. Now, that may seem like a really foreign concept because we sometimes think of people that make a lot of money as being really intelligent and really sharp and really shrewd. Well, they're shrewd in a business sense. They're shrewd in a way that turns activity into money because they understand the people they're serving, they understand business, they understand how business works. It's not that they're stupid, it's just that, well, in a lot of areas of life they may be kind of a fool, but not in that area of life, not in this area of fortune seeking. So if you think that maybe you got to be really intelligent to make a lot of money, if you think you got to be, you know, somehow real educated and sophisticated or anything of this nature, get that out of your mind. Just remember this line from Citizen Kane. Oh, any fool can make a lot of money if all you want to do is make a lot of money. And the implication there is to be a person, to be a real person, to find love in life, to find the things one wants in life. This is a more difficult thing to do than make a lot of money. And I used to be a minister. I can tell you it really is. I can assure you it's a lot tougher to forgive certain people in your past, parents, for example, than it is to go out and make a lot of money. Because you can have all kinds of issues with all kinds of things and still go out and make a lot of money. Because any fool can go out and make a lot of money. And I hope that this helps you see making a lot of money in a new light. And I'm not suggesting you're a fool, but you know, if you are, and it's troubled you in the past, let not your heart be troubled. You can go out and make a lot of money anyway. My name is Tony Papajohn from MoneyMindWorks.com. I invite you to take my free 9-part video series to empower your mind for more success and more money. My blog is YourMoneyMindWorks.com. Come visit me there. I've got some free teleseminar listings there. And in the meantime, make a lot of money and eliminate anything that might say, well, I'm a fool, or I don't think I'm smart enough, or I don't think that I can do this, or any of that kind of stuff. Remember, you know, any fool can go out and make a lot of money. And maybe it'd be a good thing to go out and find a few fools or people you thought were that made a lot of money. That might settle a lot of things. In the meantime, hey, go out and make a bunch of money.